Good afternoon, y'all. We're about to hop right into this Q&A because I don't have all day to be playing with y'all, okay? So I had no desire to eat anything other than crab legs today, so I did king crab and snow crab. I made a butter sauce. I got plain butter. Oh, this is the butter sauce I made. It's real thick. I got plain unsalted butter, and then I got a little B-Love sauce just in case I want to get into that too. All right, so, and I'm hungry, so we're gonna eat and we're gonna do this. And I'm just gonna take, I'm gonna take 10 questions and I'll take the ones from the middle. I'm not gonna really. All right. So let's start with, and these are all anonymous, so I don't know who they are. I don't really care. So my first question is, would you ever date outside of your race? I think you all know the answer to that. That's an absolute no for me. To each his own. I'm not against interracial dating or anything like that. It's just not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea. I prefer to date within my race. Good. I'm a huge fan of the black man. And that's just that. All right. The next question. Do you think you could go a day without drinking alcohol? Do you ever worry about what all the alcohol you drink will eventually do to your body? Drink alcohol? I don't drink alcohol. Let me tell you something. If you think that you can come to the conclusion of how I move every single day based off a little of what I show you on social media, then you're completely delusional. I'm still drinking out of the same bottle of Remy that I had in Montgomery, Alabama 3 weeks ago. So if I had a drink every single day, or if I was drinking enough to do something to my body, that bottle would have been gone 2 or 3 times in 3 weeks. This Remy XO has been up here 2 months, going on 3 months since I've been in my new spot. The 42 we got in May. I mean, it's only a few shots left in each bottle, but we got that in May. The Tercet is still maybe about 4 shots in there. I got that in April. So if I got liquor up here from April and up to 3 weeks ago, I haven't had to purchase any in the last month. Anyway, y'all are crazy. Somebody watching too hard. Like, don't let social media have you thinking you actually know somebody. You don't. You know what I show you. It's a post that said, people have mastered the art of showing you certain things. Small things too, to the point where you think you know a lot about a person. I think my baby mama Tasha shared that the other day. That's very true. Y'all be so confused. But anyway, I didn't drink yesterday, but you wouldn't know that because you're too busy looking at me on social media. Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, the stories, that's not my real life. Okay? All right. Next question is, are you scared of catching coronavirus, or do you live as you normally would if the virus wasn't present? Yeah, I'm not scared of coronavirus. I mean, I know it's out there and I know it can be, but I'm out here every day. Y'all already know. This also good. Yeah, so I take the necessary precautions though. and I have done this before the virus even came, I always wash and sanitize my hands. Wash more than sanitize. I've always kept my distance from people. I don't like people. I mean, I'm not all up under people. Even in the grocery store, I'm 6 feet apart, and I don't like people breathing down my neck anyway. So I'm loving the whole 6 feet apart thing. My personal space is important to me. Yeah, so I mean, I don't have my kids up under people. When we go to the beach, we're not up under anyone. When we go to the store, we're not up under anyone. Yeah, so, all right, so we're gonna do one of these personal questions. And this is not about to be a bash session. I know I was talking junk, but y'all know, but read the shirt. I'm serious, don't play with me. Some of y'all who wouldn't dare send a message direct and let me know who it is sent some little cowardly stuff, but you know it's cool, no pressure. But here's one, and I got asked this question multiple times. I'm only addressing this once, so listen closely. Why did you and your youngest child's father break up? You two actually look perfect together. This is like 4 questions in one. Most pretty girls are stuck up. How are you so humble? Any advice on staying happy as much as possible and carefree of what others think? Do you want more kids? Okay. Definitely don't want any more kids. And somebody asked me why I waited until I was 30 something to get my nipples pierced. Because they mine and I'm done having children. Like what? I was supposed to do it in y'all act like I'm 50. And even if I was. But anyway, okay, so no, I don't want any more kids. I'm done having kids, and that's exactly why I got my nipples pierced. Excuse me. I also got them pierced because I needed to either do a tattoo or a piercing to cope with some of the pain I was dealing with from losing my dad. So that's what I did. That was my pain shocker. I wanted a tattoo, which I probably still get one more. Not sure, but yeah. Advice on staying happy as much as possible and carefree of what others think. The key to staying happy is not worrying about what other people think, because other people's thoughts are just that. That's their thoughts. Who cares? Why even bother yourself with that? Stay in your lane, mind your business, focus on your life and your happiness. Do exactly what makes you happy, no matter what any other person says, does, or feels about it. That's me. I'm doing what I want to do, period. Okay? All right. Most pretty girls are stuck up. How are you so humble? I mean, I'm big on character. This is a shell. I'm cool with my shell. You know what I mean? But your character, how you treat people, how you make other people feel about themselves, and things of that nature are what make you a beautiful person. That starts inside. And there's some really ugly people out here. And they got the nerve to be ugly inside and out. And I don't like that about y'all. Okay? Next question. Why did you and your youngest child's father break up? That's the one right there, huh? Okay, so I'm only addressing this one time. This is not about to be a bash session, nor is it this whole segment about to be about that, because it's over with. It's a wrap. Done. Finito. It just became a situation that I had to get myself out of. I mean, and I thank God I did, because it was unhealthy for me and my children. So, you try to, you know, we all been in situations like that before. You try to stick by somebody, at their lowest or whatever, but when things don't change, you gotta do what's best for you and your kids, especially the kids involved. And I tried to stick in this situation so that, you know, it could be a 2-parent home situation, but sometimes 2-parent homes are not ideal if a person is not happy in a two-parent in a relationship, the two-parent home is not gonna make the kids happy. So I stick to being happy. And when somebody's disturbing my peace, disturbing the peace of my kids, you gotta go. And so my children's mental health, their well-being, and their safety will always come before a man. I don't care who it is. And that's just what that is. With that situation, I tried to leave it. I tried to leave it as peacefully as possible, but I ended up having to get the sheriff's department to come force that person to leave. So, and I closed that chapter a long time ago. Been breathing better ever since, and things are way up for me and my kids. We big blessed. Always bad on nobody. Have no complaints. Anybody I have a kid with can see their children. If they don't see their kids, it's because they're not trying to. They have a nest. That's that. I'm done with that question. That's it. Don't ask them more. Why are you always turning Facebook up or speaking on things that you shouldn't care about anymore? I mean, speaking on people you shouldn't care about anymore. Let me tell y'all something. If you poke the beast, what the beast gonna do? I don't just be out here just turning up for no reason. I know I got a large platform and a lot of people are looking at me, so y'all see what I say, but y'all don't see where the provocation comes from. Like, you don't see me getting provoked. You don't see me getting picked on, and you don't see how much I actually let slide. I really still be sparing people. Y'all need to give me a medal, period. Like, for real. Like, I still be letting it slide, and that's why a lot of the time people still be playing. Get this boy here. I got a claw on here. I'm not really a fan of these claws, but I think I'm gonna eat one today. Let's start with that. But yeah, I don't turn that. I mean, I just talk my little noise or whatever. I'm not gonna curse at y'all, because I'm trying to keep my channel kid friendly. But I promise you, if I'm saying something to somebody, I already said something to or about me, y'all don't see what I see. Y'all don't get the screenshots I get or any of that. So, yeah, if somebody keeps speaking on me, I got a problem with that's something I got to work on though. But I'm doing better because I don't react to a lot of stuff. I have a thing though, when people bother me and I'm not bothering them, I get real irritated. I don't like that. Leave me alone. Because then you be forcing me to embarrass you, and I don't be want to do that. All right, so the next question is, where are your baby daddies? Are you running these guys off? What? I left. None of them left me. So actually they're running me off if you know the flash. I was just playing no, but I left those situations because they weren't healthy for me. Because my happiness is over everything, period. And that's on that. So no. Somebody's on here telling me to swallow my pride and get that whip. I guess y'all want me to be one of these women who got killed in front of her kids headlines. Don't tell me what I need to do. Y'all don't know what has gone on. To me, around my children, and more stuff. So no, nobody's going back to that. It's toxic, it's unstable. And then when people don't admit that they are doing something wrong, narcissism, definitely cannot deal with that. So no, that's not swallowing pride. That would be sacrificing my peace my safety, the safety of my children, my well-being, my mental health, and all that. No. All right.